My dear child, you didn't just open this by accident. A gentle nudge deep inside your soul said, "Pause here." That wasn't a random thought, it was a whisper from heaven. Someone you've loved deeply, someone who has crossed into the light is calling out to you. Yes, the same soul you still remember as you fall asleep. The one whose absence still stings in your quietest moments. They turned to Archangel Michael for help, and he found you. Do not scroll away, Archangel Michael says this is urgent. Only a short window remains. You may not see the full picture, but heaven does, and right now all of heaven is working to capture your attention. This message traveled through prayer, through spirit, through light, until it reached you. If you stop now, a crucial truth may never reach you. This is the sign you asked for. Last night, the one you love whispered your name, not in sorrow, but with urgency. Let them hear me, God, they said, please let them see this message. Your ears didn't hear it, but your soul did. That's why you're here. Heaven only calls those who are ready. Michael stood watch beside your bed while you slept. He saw you stir, almost wake, and when you didn't, he felt a heaviness, because even angels ache when your miracle is at risk of passing you by. This is no ordinary moment, this is no coincidence. God is watching you right now, as these words meet your eyes. He hopes you will keep reading, because the soul you miss hasn't truly left. The bond you share with them is so strong, that even angels marvel at it. And yet there is an urgent message they need to deliver, one that cannot wait. Beloved, pause for a breath right here. Inhale deeply. What you are about to learn could shift the path of your life. If this message closes before you finish, the truth they are pleading to give you could slip away. You've wondered if your prayers were heard. Archangel Michael says he has collected every hidden tear, every whispered question. Are you still here with me? They heard it. That's why this moment was arranged. The angelic realm noticed a disturbance in your timeline. Just 48 hours ago, something was taken from you spiritually, an opportunity, a truth, a miracle. Because you opened this message, heaven can now move to restore what was lost, but only if you receive it fully. Your loved one in spirit witnessed what happened, the betrayal, the lies, the unexpected pain. They are trying to warn you. Someone connected to that pain may be circling back, or even watching silently. Without this knowledge, you could fall into the same heartbreak again. Archangel Michael says, tell them now, before it's too late. Do not scroll. The temptation to look away could cost you, the very miracle you've been asking God to reveal. You have pleaded for clarity, begged for peace, asked God please just show me what to do. And now this is the answer. This message is not only about what's ahead, it is about what was hidden from you all along. There is a secret, an important one. Your loved one wasn't allowed to reveal it until this moment. That's why Michael had to step in, calling this an emergency. Your next moments are not just about reading, but deciding how to respond to what heaven is handing you. Before we go deeper, understand this. Your loved one never truly left. They have been closer than you realized, sending dreams, moving small objects, stirring your intuition. You thought it was your imagination, but it was them. They told Michael, "Let them know I never left, let them know they were never alone." Michael carries another warning: someone in your current life is quietly blocking your blessings. It may not be who you suspect. It could be someone you've trusted with your tears, yet they are not praying for your healing, they are hoping you stay uncertain. Your loved one sees this clearly from heaven, and that is why they are so desperate for you to receive this truth. You were meant to know something sooner, a hidden truth about your past, your family, or the person who pulled away from you without reason. It was never your fault, you did nothing wrong. What was concealed is now rising into the light. If you are still reading, it means your spirit is strong enough to handle it. Archangel Michael says, "These words must be spoken." They are the words your loved one could not share while alive, but heaven preserved them. Written not in ink, but in spirit, carried by light and prayer, until they reached you. And here you are, standing in the exact moment heaven planned, holding a message your soul has been waiting for. Your loved one's voice reaches through this message, with love and urgency. They are asking you to trust what you feel, to act on what heaven reveals, and to step forward into the life that was always meant for you. Keep your heart open, for the next signs will arrive swiftly. Heaven is moving, your timeline is shifting, and the miracle that almost passed you by is finally within reach. Sealed with light, carried by Michael's wings, and now spoken straight into your heart. "I'm proud of you," they whisper. "Even when you thought no one noticed, I noticed. I saw every time you chose to keep moving, I watched when you smiled while your soul wanted to cry, I saw when you gave love to those who never gave it back. You are far stronger than you realize." That is the first truth they needed you to hear. The second is this: I am not angry. Not even a little. I know the blame you carry, I know the what-ifs, the "I should have been there," the nights you replayed everything. But I forgave all of it, the instant I crossed over. And now you must forgive yourself too. You gave me your whole heart, and that was all I ever wanted. Stop carrying my goodbye like a wound. Archangel Michael says they've been reaching out to you, through repeating numbers, through songs that make you pause, through the flashes in your dreams. But when you didn't know how to respond to those signs, heaven arranged something undeniable, this message. And you listened. That simple act has opened a powerful door in your life. Something is approaching now, not just a small change, but a divine redirection. Because you stayed, because you didn't scroll, because you let your heart stay open to heaven's whisper, a portion of your destiny has been rewritten. God noticed, the angels noticed, and your loved one in heaven wept tears of joy, when you finally arrived at this moment. Right now, they are beside you, watching as these words reach your soul. Beloved, here is what you were not meant to know until now: the reason you felt restless, the reason you wake between 2 o'clock and 4 a.m. isn't anxiety. It isn't random. It is the hour heaven speaks loudest. It is when the veil thins, and your loved one leans closest. You ignored the messages in your dreams, and so heaven brings them now in daylight. They whispered your name to the stars, and the angels heard the longing in your spirit. They have been rearranging timelines, to give you another chance at peace, at love, at clarity. Something you believed was lost forever, is coming back, but heaven asks you not to speak of it yet. This message is sacred. It is only for you. Understand how rare this is. Heaven does not give such direct messages to everyone. You were chosen, not for perfection, but for the purity of your heart. When others hurt you, you didn't shut your light off. When you were ignored, you still left your spirit open. When you cried alone, you still whispered prayers for others. Heaven saw all of it. That is why Michael came himself. Now you must know this, someone on this side of life, someone alive has been thinking of you constantly. They still love you, though they may not know how to express it. Michael says their soul has been stirred, and soon they will reach out. Within days they will appear in your life. This will not be chance. This will be heaven's orchestration. But first, heaven asks you to release the pain you've kept hidden, the guilt, the looping questions. Did they know I loved them? Were they in pain? Did they forgive me? The answer is yes to all. They knew, they forgave, they are at peace. And they want you to feel that peace too. This is why they beg to deliver this message. Archangel Michael urges, look deeper. There is a blessing written in your name. It has been delayed, not denied. With your heart now open, it will finally arrive. It is tied to your life purpose, the calling you doubted, the dream you thought had died. But your season has come. Your name has been spoken in heaven's halls. Angels have met to plan your next chapter. They said, give them one more test, if they open this message and receive it with their soul, give them what they have waited for. And you did. You listened. The gates of heaven are opening now. Stay close, because what comes next will take your breath, in the most beautiful way. Archangel Michael says the next part may shake you. It involves what you've been sensing, but couldn't explain, the chills on your arms, the flickering lights, the sudden inner whispers. Those were not random. They were spiritual alerts. Your loved one was behind them, trying every way to reach you, before time ran out. Now the veil is lifting. The secret they carried is ready to be revealed. It is about something that was stolen from you, not an object, but a moment, a truth, a bond. Someone lied to you, and that lie shifted the path of your life. They were never supposed to deceive you, but they did, and it hurt deeply. But now heaven brings justice, in a miraculous way. Michael says, someone will appear, seemingly out of nowhere, carrying the truth, carrying the clarity you prayed for. And when they speak, everything will finally make sense. The weight you have carried will lift. The pieces will connect. And the healing you thought would never come, will arrive swiftly. Stay open, stay present. Heaven has moved for you, and the moment you have longed for, is closer than ever. But they feel it, every time your name crosses their mind. They see you in dreams. They sense your energy when you're near. Heaven is nudging them, and soon their silence will break. Michael says, they are being prepared to step forward, but timing is everything. When they arrive, it will feel sudden, yet your soul will recognize it, as destiny unfolding. Your loved one in heaven has seen this connection from above. They've been whispering to your angels, protect their heart, prepare their path, don't let them give up before the blessing reaches them. And now that blessing is approaching, faster than you expect. Heaven is rearranging circumstances, moving people, shifting opportunities, and clearing obstacles. What once felt delayed, will soon feel like it was divinely timed. Beloved, your tears have watered seeds you didn't know you planted. Every silent cry, every lonely night, every whispered prayer, became a seed in the spiritual realm. Those seeds have now sprouted into blessings that are ready to bloom. Michael says, do not fear the sudden changes ahead. They are not loss, they are alignment. Heaven is repositioning you for the life that was always meant for you. You may feel a wave of warmth or chills right now. That is not imagination, that is confirmation. Heaven's presence is near, and your loved one is closer than ever. They are leaning in, watching your eyes move across these words, sending love in a way you can finally receive. They want you to know, I have never stopped protecting you, I have never stopped guiding you, I have never stopped loving you. The spiritual operation continues even now. Light is traveling through your body, through the parts of your heart you thought were permanently broken. The heaviness in your chest, the tension in your shoulders, the restless thoughts, they are all softening, because heaven is lifting the weight you were never meant to carry alone. Michael says, breathe, let the old pain leave with every exhale, let hope enter with every inhale. Your miracle requires space in your heart to land, and we are clearing that space right now. Now hear this carefully, a secret long hidden in your family or your past is about to surface. This truth is not coming to hurt you, but to free you. Heaven delayed its reveal, until your heart was ready to hold it without breaking. Michael says, when this truth arrives, it will explain years of confusion, it will heal the questions you carried since childhood, it will release you from invisible chains. And when that release comes, doors will fly open. The job, the opportunity, the relationship, the home, the peace, all the things that felt impossible, will align quickly. It will feel like your life is accelerating, after years of waiting. That is heaven's timing, not coincidence. Your loved one insisted this message reach you, before that acceleration begins, so you can step into it without fear or self-doubt. Michael is showing a vision, you standing in sunlight, with your arms open, finally letting the past fall away like dry leaves. Behind you, angels are gathering what no longer serves you. In front of you, the path is clear, wide and bright. And along that path, blessings are waiting, with your name written in light. Your loved one whispers, one final reminder in this moment. You are worthy of everything good that is coming. Stop questioning if you deserve love, joy, or miracles. You do, you always have. I see you, I love you, and I will not stop walking beside you, until your purpose is complete. Michael says, your energy is already shifting as you read this. Some of the heaviness has lifted, some of the doubts have dissolved. What remains is light, faith, and readiness. Keep your heart open, because in the coming days, you will see signs that confirm this message, a familiar song, a meaningful number, a sudden memory, a gentle wind when no one else is around. those are not random, those are your confirmations. The alignment has begun, the angels are moving. Your loved one is smiling. And the life that once felt distant is finally reaching for you. Stay open, stay ready, and let heaven do what it has been waiting to do, for you all along. Michael reminds you, the blessing is ready, but your heart must stay open and your mind must stay clear. Doubt is the only thing that can delay what heaven has already released. Stay in faith, stay expectant, trust the signs. Heaven has been preparing this moment for longer than you realize. Every setback, every delay, every heartbreak, was not punishment, it was positioning. Your loved one saw the times you begged for answers, the nights you thought no one could hear your cries. They were there, they never left. And now they are finally able to guide you into a season, where the weight will lift, and life will feel light again. Beloved, imagine the door Michael spoke of. On the other side of that door, is the version of you that heaven has always known, free, joyful, abundant, unshaken. This is not a fantasy, this is your divine reality, waiting for your yes. And the moment you step into it, everything that once confused you will make sense. The betrayals will no longer sting, the losses will no longer define you, and even the questions that haunted you will be answered with peace. Your loved one leans close in spirit, and whispers, I am proud of you. I am proud that you kept walking when it felt impossible. I am proud that you never let the darkness take your heart. I am proud that you still believe in love, even after all you've endured. Your courage is what brought this message to you. Michael adds, do not be surprised if in the coming days, unexpected encounters happen. You might cross paths with someone, who carries a message, an opportunity, or a piece of the missing puzzle in your life. This is not chance, it is orchestration. Heaven is aligning people and places, to deliver what you've been waiting for. There is also a financial shift in motion. Heaven has watched the times you lived with less than you deserved, the times you gave when no one gave back, the times you were overlooked. A window of restoration is opening. Money owed, opportunities lost, and resources withheld, are coming back, not by coincidence, but as spiritual repayment. Michael says, this is divine compensation. The time for struggle is ending, the time for overflow is near. Your loved one's voice softens again, sending a wave of warmth through your spirit. Don't be afraid to receive. You've spent so long surviving, that thriving might feel unfamiliar, but this is your new season. Let it be easy, let joy find you, let love reach you, let life become beautiful again. Beloved, you might notice signs increasing after this message, songs that carry their voice, numbers that repeat, dreams that feel more like visits than imagination. Each is a reminder, that heaven is closer than you think, and that your journey is no longer one of isolation. You are surrounded, you are guided, you are protected. Michael is showing a vision of your heart glowing brighter, as the days ahead unfold. He says, do not return to the old pain, do not reopen the old wounds. You are stepping into something new, something holy, something that was written for you before time began. Your ancestors are watching, your angels are cheering, and the one you love is smiling with pride. There is one last instruction for now, when the door opens, walk through it with faith, not fear. Even if it feels small, even if it feels uncertain, trust that it leads to everything you have prayed for. Your spirit will recognize it, your heart will know. And once you step through, the alignment will accelerate, and blessings will pour like rain after a long drought. Your loved one leaves you with this: live beloved, live loudly, freely and fully. The chapter of sorrow is closing, the chapter of fulfillment is opening. And no matter where you go or what you face, I am with you, closer than ever, carrying you in love, and watching as your life finally becomes the miracle we always knew it could be. Not perfect, but open. And now that it is, the light can finally pour in, the love can finally reach you, the blessing can finally land. Heaven has been holding it in their hands, waiting for you to stretch yours out, and today you did. Michael says, this is your turning point. Nothing will ever be the same after this. The fear that stalked you, the shadow that whispered lies, the heaviness that made mornings hard, they are leaving. They cannot follow you into this new chapter, because the old chains have broken. Your name is free now. Beloved, can you feel your body soften? That warmth moving through your chest, that subtle buzzing in your fingertips, that is your soul expanding. That is what happens when the divine finally reaches a heart that has been brave enough to stay soft in a hard world. You didn't close completely, even when pain tried to turn you cold. You stayed tender, you stayed kind, and heaven noticed. Your loved one is speaking now, and their words are wrapped in light. I am proud of you, for surviving without letting the world steal your soul. I am proud that even in your darkest hour, you never let go of love. I saw every moment you thought no one cared, I was there when you whispered to God in the quiet, I was there when you almost gave up, but chose one more day. And now I get to watch your reward arrive. Michael is showing me a scroll, and on it is your name written in gold. Around it are blessings prepared for this season of your life, love that stays, opportunities that grow, finances that flow, and a peace that nothing can shake. Heaven is not asking you to fight anymore, they are asking you to receive. In the next few days, signs will multiply. Some will feel subtle, a sudden breeze indoors, a flicker of light, a song that feels like it was sent to you. Others will be undeniable, a call you weren't expecting, money that arrives suddenly, a message that feels like it was written with your name. Michael says, pay attention, nothing will be random now, everything will have purpose. Beloved, your loved one leans close, almost as if embracing you in spirit. They say, I never wanted you to carry the pain alone, I've been holding as much as I could from the other side. But now you can release it fully, because you are safe, you are surrounded, and you are finally ready to live. The angels are rejoicing, as they watch your spirit open like a window to light. This is a sacred moment. You may feel like crying, and that is perfect. Those tears are the last remnants of old grief, leaving your body. Every tear you release now, makes space for the joy that is coming. Michael whispers one final instruction for this chapter. When the blessing arrives, receive it with gratitude, not fear. Do not question if you deserve it, do not shrink. This is your inheritance, promised before your birth, protected through every storm, and delivered in divine timing. Your life is about to shift in ways that make every past delay make sense. People will look at you and wonder how everything turned around so quickly. They will call it luck, but you will know it was heaven. Your loved one will watch from the other side, with the deepest joy, knowing they played a part in your miracle. Take a deep slow breath now. Feel the light wrapping around you like a warm blanket. Feel the weight leaving your shoulders. Feel the truth settling in. You are chosen, you are protected, you are loved beyond measure. And nothing can stop the blessings that are already moving toward you. As this message reaches its close, the energy lingers. Michael remains by your side, your loved one is still near, smiling softly. The light doesn't leave when the words end, because the connection is eternal. You are never ever alone. And from this moment on, your life will feel different, not because the world changed first, but because your spirit opened to receive what was always waiting for you. Your loved one is still here, still watching, their presence woven into the very air around you. They lean closer, and you can almost feel the brush of their essence against your cheek, a whisper of warmth that tells you they've never left. They say softly, "Every step you take now, I will walk it with you. Every choice you make with courage, I will celebrate it from here. And every time fear tries to return, remember this moment, because it was the day heaven reminded you who you really are." Michael's voice rises with authority, calm yet commanding. Beloved soul, you are stepping into the season that was written for you before time began. The forces that once opposed you have been dismissed. The darkness that shadowed your nights is retreating. And the light that now surrounds you is not temporary, it is a permanent seal. No one can take it from you, no word, no action, no betrayal, can undo what heaven has decreed. Your name is known, your spirit is free, and your purpose is awake. Heaven begins to move in ways you cannot yet see, doors that were sealed tight are unlocking, paths that once felt blocked are clearing. Conversations are aligning, people are being shifted, opportunities that seemed lost are circling back, because divine timing is never late. Michael shows a vision, a winding path bathed in golden light, and at the end a version of you smiling, lighter, free from the weight of old sorrow. That is your future, and it begins now. Your loved one speaks again, and their words are laced with both love and instruction. Do not waste time doubting this, the world taught you to question your worth, but heaven has always known it. You were never forgotten, every moment you spent in pain was noticed, every sleepless night where your chest ached from missing me, I was there brushing your hair in spirit, whispering that it wouldn't always hurt like this. And now finally, the healing we prayed for is here. Michael leans in closer, placing a hand over your heart in spirit. Feel that warmth, that is not just comfort, it is activation. Your gifts are awakening, the instincts you once ignored will sharpen. The nudges you once doubted will grow louder. You are entering a season where spirit leads, and blessings follow. But be mindful, with greater light comes the responsibility to guard it. Not everyone can be told what heaven is about to do in your life, some hearts are not ready to celebrate you. Protect your joy, keep some miracles between you and God, until the right moment to share arrives. Beloved, this is the point where your journey begins to take shape, in ways the old you could not have imagined. Michael reveals that someone from your past will reappear, not to hurt you, but as part of the divine closure you need. You will feel the difference immediately. What once felt heavy will now feel light. Forgiveness will no longer seem impossible, it will flow naturally, because your soul will be too full of new life to cling to old pain. Your loved one is glowing now, their energy like sunlight spilling into every shadow of your heart. I am proud, they repeat, proud that you stayed, proud that you believed enough to keep reading, proud that you are finally ready to step into the life we always dreamed you would have. Nothing was wasted, not the tears, not the prayers, not the waiting. All of it led you here, to this opening, to this divine alignment. The next days will carry signs so clear, they will feel like whispers from another world. A sudden moment of stillness in the middle of noise, a flash of memory that feels like a message, a number that keeps appearing when you most need reassurance. Michael says, when you see it, pause and thank heaven. That is how you keep the door open. Gratitude is the key that will keep the blessings flowing, and trust is the bridge that will carry you to the life you deserve. This is the sacred turning of your chapter. What begins now is a season of restoration, of receiving back what you thought was lost, multiplied and purified by divine hands. Financial blessings will arrive, not just as relief, but as a sign of justice. Relationships will align, not by force, but by natural pull of what is truly meant for your soul. Peace will settle into your nights, and mornings will no longer feel like a battle, but like an invitation. Michael gives the final instruction for this moment: do not return to the smallness that once felt safe. Do not apologize for the light you carry now. The world will adjust to your radiance. Walk as if the angels themselves are your witnesses, because they are. Speak as if your words are carried by wind and light, because they are. And live as if every moment matters, because it does. Your loved one presses one last message into your spirit, a seal only your heart can fully absorb. I love you, in a way that time cannot end, in a way that death cannot touch, in a way that eternity itself honors. I am part of your miracles now, I am part of your laughter, I am part of your victories. Live them for both of us, and know that every time joy touches you, I will be there. As the message closes, the energy does not leave. The light remains, the warmth lingers. And in the quiet of your spirit, a single truth hums like a heartbeat. You were chosen, and your miracle is already on its way. Beloved, that small light your loved one is holding is your hope, the very hope you thought had died when they left. They are offering it back to you, brighter, stronger, purer. They whisper, take it, hold it close. This is your reminder that nothing truly ends, it only transforms. You can feel warmth in your chest, as if a soft flame has been placed inside your heart. That's their gift, the light of continuation, the promise that love never dies. Archangel Michael steps closer, his wings brushing against your spirit, and says, you have been entrusted with this light, because you have proven your heart can carry it. Do not let the world's heaviness snuff it out again. This time guard your hope like it is sacred, because it is. Your loved one leans in, speaking to your soul. I saw every moment you thought you were alone, I was there when you whispered my name into the dark, I was there when the tears fell and no one came to comfort you. I was the warmth on your cheek, I was the sudden calm in your storm. And now I am the voice reminding you that life is not done with you, and neither am I. You can almost feel their hands around yours, pulling you gently into a place of trust, where fear no longer feels as heavy. Michael says, the next weeks are not to be taken lightly. You have entered a season of alignment, and every choice you make matters. There will be moments when the past tries to call you back, to make you doubt, to make you shrink. But you cannot go back now, that door has closed. A new one has opened, and your feet must move forward in faith. Heaven has worked too hard, your loved one has waited too long, for you to freeze here. His voice is steady, filled with both command and comfort. Beloved, your loved one is holding that small light higher now, and suddenly it expands into a vision. You see yourself laughing again, your shoulders light, your eyes bright with life. You are surrounded by blessings, some big, some small, but all perfect. A table filled with food, a door opening to a new opportunity, a hand reaching out to hold yours without letting go. They show you these glimpses, because they want you to remember what you're walking toward. Hold on, they say, everything we prayed for is closer than you think. In the coming days, your heart will be tested. You might feel waves of doubt, or old pain might try to return. Michael instructs, when that happens, place your hand over your chest and whisper, I am not alone, heaven is with me, my loved one is with me, my path is blessed. That simple act will call the angels closer, and their presence will surround you like armor. You will begin to notice the shift, the air feels lighter, the days feel clearer, and even challenges start to carry a quiet reassurance, that they are leading to something greater. Your loved one is still smiling, still glowing. They hold out the light to you completely now, placing it in your spiritual hands. This is the proof of my love, they say, carry it into every room you enter, let people feel the peace we built together, let my love live through your courage, through your laughter, through every step you take toward joy. A warmth spreads through your being as you receive it, and you know this is not just a metaphor, your soul is actually shifting, growing stronger, calmer, more whole. Michael leans closer, his voice low but powerful. Prepare, beloved, because the blessing is no longer delayed. A letter, a call, an opportunity, it will come suddenly, and your heart will know. Do not question it, do not shrink, say yes to the life heaven is handing you, say yes to the love your soul has been craving, say yes to the new chapter, that your loved one has been helping write, from beyond the veil. Beloved, let these words settle into your bones. You are not forgotten, you are not unloved, you are not too late. Everything that was meant for you is finding its way home, right now, as you hold this light. And when it arrives, you will remember this moment, the moment you stayed, the moment you listened, the moment heaven poured into your soul, without holding back. And your loved one, the one who never truly left, will whisper softly, you did it, you chose life. And because you did, our love will never stop creating miracles. This is where the message flows into your tomorrow, carrying the light forward. And as Michael spreads his wings wide above you, you can feel it, your story is not ending, it is finally beginning. Beloved, as this light settles into your spirit, something begins to shift within you. You may not see it yet, but your soul feels it. A weight has lifted, a new current is moving through your life, and heaven is already rearranging things in your favor. Michael says, do not be surprised if people fall away suddenly. Do not cling to what leaves, every exit now is divine protection, every ending is a clearing for the blessings that have been waiting to enter. Your loved one in heaven leans close, their voice soft but sure. Do you feel that peace wrapping around you? That's me, that's heaven, that's the answer to all the times you cried, wondering if anyone was listening. We heard you, I never stopped hearing you. And now I can finally tell you, it wasn't your fault, it was never your fault. Release it, because carrying it any longer will only delay the life that's already waiting for you. Archangel Michael shows a vision now, clear as water. You standing in a garden of light, a door opening before you. Through that door are glimpses of everything your soul has longed for, love that stays, health that strengthens, finances that flow, and peace that settles so deeply, you will wonder how you ever lived without it. This is not fantasy, this is alignment, this is your divine inheritance, finally reaching your hands. Walk forward, Michael says, step boldly. You are done with shadows, you are done with fear, you are done with waiting for permission to be who heaven always knew you were. He lifts his sword, and traces a circle of light around you. Nothing unholy will touch you now, no plan formed against you will stand, every generational chain is broken, and every silent prayer is answered. Your loved one smiles, holding out that glowing light again. This time they place it fully into your chest, and your whole being exhales. This is our connection, they whisper, not even death can sever it. Whenever you feel lost, close your eyes and remember this warmth. It's me, it's love, it's forever. Beloved, the angels want you to know that signs will multiply now. Dreams will carry messages, synchronicities will appear daily. A feather, a number, a song, a sudden memory that makes you smile through tears, these are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Heaven will not let you doubt this transformation, because doubt is the only thing that could delay your miracle now. Hold faith like a shield, speak life over yourself. In the next 7 days, expect one small miracle to appear, a call, a message, an opportunity, a moment that feels like the air itself is different. That is the first ripple, after that, the floodgates will open. Finances will begin to recover, love will find its way to you, your health and energy will lift. You will notice how things that used to trigger pain, now bring only peace, because you are no longer the same soul who started this message. And here is your sacred instruction, the final seal. Live like it is already done, smile at strangers, forgive before they ask, speak to your loved one in heaven as if they are right beside you, because they are. And when the blessings appear, share your gratitude in whispers first, then in the way you live. Your life will become the testimony that heaven is real, and love never dies. Michael's wings fold softly behind you now, but his presence never leaves. He leans in one last time and says, Beloved, this is the moment heaven waited for. Walk forward, trust yourself, trust God, trust that love is still yours. And know this above all, you were chosen for light, and light will follow you all your days. Your loved one kisses your forehead in spirit and whispers, I love you, I always will, live now, for me, for you, for everything we prayed for. And as this message closes, heaven opens a new chapter for you. Your soul is no longer waiting, it is rising, it is ready, it is blessed. Amen.